Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. It's going to be another tutorial today actually, but I wanted to, it's going to be a slightly different topic. I want to broach different topics to kind of give a fair rationale of how I do things. I think when people are self-employed, they get stuck in a mindset that they earn X amount an hour, their value is deprived on the hours they do. And that's really not how it is when you're self-employed. So I want to kind of go through that. Today my supplier, he messages me. It's been a very, very slow market at my end. So the other day I sold one coin. I think I made £10. I worked 4 hours. And on the grand scheme of things, you're gonna realize that you're gonna have bad days and you're gonna have good days. But most people would be like, well, why would you work for £10? The truth is you're gonna have days like that. And then you're gonna have days like this. So I've worked 4 hours today between picking the stock up and selling it. By the time I packed it, it will probably round out to about 4 hours. Here is 120 grams of gold. I've got 2 Umicore and I've got 10 metal ores. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, sorry. Can't count. 12. Now I put these up on the groups. I wanted them in and out. The reason I wanted them in and out was because I used my tax money to buy 6. I was like, I will risk 6, but I'm not prepared to risk buying 12 in case I can't move them. Now I paid spot. I put them up for £2 over spot a bar. Now that sounds very good, you know. I've sold 12 bars, £2 a gram, £240. Minus costs, it works out to be about £220. So I've worked 4 hours for £220. Good day work, huh? You know, it's nice when you can get it. It's not always going to be like this. Now, when I have days like this, I always do some mental arithmetic in my head and I say, well, actually, if I'm paying, like I said in a prior video, if I'm paying 60 to 70 pounds a day, every day, and I want to make £100 a day, every day, the truth is, this is going to cover me. So let's call it £70. I need, if I've made 220, I've covered 3 days worth of bills. Now what I try and do is I'll load it at the start of the work month. So I will work really hard for the first 10 days. Rule of thumb, I'm not going to include last year because last year was a bit of a freak in terms of trading. There was a lot of people who entered the market. A lot of those people have since exited the market and they've made losses, which is a shame. Sadly, I have no control over that. That is what it is. But you're usually going to get 10 good days at the start of the month in trading, and you're going to get 10 good days at the end of the month. And the middle of the month, you're going to have to utilize that time for other things such as your paperwork, etc. That tends to be the rule of thumb. Now, if I can make £3,000 a month, which is my target, £100 a day, I reckon I'll make more than that, but that is the baseline of what I want to make. If I make £100 every day of the year, you know, I'm content with that. Am I happy? I probably sold myself a little short, but I'm content with that because I've managed to pay my bills. I've managed to grow a little. Now let me get on to the main part of the video where I said I'm going to tell you how to profit from providing value. It's a very simple equation. I've told you how much I made. So I made 220. Now some people are going to say, well, that's kind of excessive. You haven't done a lot of work. You know, that's okay. It does come in swings and roundabouts. However, the dealer that I work with, if he was to take these to London, which he was going to take them, he's going to be paying 98 to 99%. He's also going to have to incur travel costs, and he's going to have to lose maybe half a day if it's a quick in and out job. Time is money. I'm paying him spot price for these. He's making more money. I'm giving him value. Now I don't know what the person bought them for. In an ideal world, I'd want him to have made money on them, but I don't know. It's not my place to judge. So my supplier is going to make a small cut from the person he buys one. I then take these to the market. I look at what the other dealers are pricing at. The other dealers were pricing them at 470 plus. So for me to provide value, I've got to come in under the other dealers. I've got to sell these for what is a bargain. And that way my supplier wins because he makes a bit of money, and the end customer wins because he makes a bit of money. My job is to work out the spread. Is the spread worth my time, and is it also worth the risk? If the answer is yes, I buy. Today it's worked wonderfully. It's not always the case. Sometimes I get it wrong. Sometimes I break even, which is annoying. I don't like working for free. Who would? You wouldn't go to your job and say, I'll give you a couple of hours for free. Now, the workplace kind of expects it more and more. Can you just finish this? I'll finish that. I'm very militant. I was very militant with my former places of work. As soon as the goodwill is lost, I'm not doing any more. But I've managed to provide value at both ends of the value chain and make a cut for me. That's good business. Everyone wins. Again, I can't talk about the person who sold. That is by the by. I'd hope in an ideal world he would make money, but I genuinely don't know. Now, I could have priced these higher. So, for example, if the general price is, I think I said 470, sorry. If the general price is 470, I could have pitched it at 465. Now, I might have sold them all. I might not have. But I'm not a greedy man. I know there's going to be enough opportunity on the market. There's going to be enough offered to me that I can make a small sliver of income. And that's okay. I just have to have enough stock in. I have to have enough turnover that I can make an income without putting the business at risk in terms of either A, taking losses, or B, spot price going down. Now, I could pay more, but the more I pay, the more risk I incur upon myself. There is a natural cut-off point where you just end up declining certain deals. I've been there before. I decline more deals now than I actually buy, and the reason being is the margin is too thin. And it doesn't come from a place of greed. It comes from a place of protecting the downside. Now that's that tutorial. I also ended up getting another coin in. I had a message from a gentleman, and he said, "You know what, Sean? I'm looking to sell a certain coin. I'm looking to get my collection valued, and can you help me with it?" And I said, yeah, of course. You know, I value for free. If I think someone's taken the biscuit and they always want valuations and they're not really willing to do any legwork themselves, I get to a point where I'm just like, I'm not dealing with that person anymore. You have to value your time. It's not because I don't want to help people, but some people are more of a drag than others, and I've only got a limited amount of time in my day. Now, he ended up saying, I really appreciate the valuation. I know you've got to make something. And I said, look, I'll value it for free. You've got a very diverse set of coins. It's not a problem. I'm happy to help where I can. And this came up. And he said, I've got this 1989 PF68 half proof. Well, proof is indicated by PF. What would you pay for it? And I said, you know, it's probably a 425 coin. I might be sitting on it a while if I buy it. If I do buy it, I'd probably offer 350. And I said to him, the reason I'd offer 350 because if it doesn't sell for 425, I'm going to have to slash it to 4. If I slash it to 4, I've still got to take out postage, which is going to cost me £7, give or take. There's £43 in it, which is slightly above where I want to be. He said, can you come up to 370? And I said, yeah, I think so. I think 370 is a fair number. If I get 425 out of it, you know, that's 55 minus post. So I'm talking £48. Now I might hold on to this for a long time. So my time has to be justified by the margin. That's okay. You should always take that into account. Now, if I sell it for 400, I've got an out for 22, £23. And that's also okay because I'm making 5 or 6%, and the price isn't really gonna, I can't see it dipping. Yes, it's a 68. this is what we would term as a gap filler. So some people, if you were buying a PF70, I recently saw one go for, I believe it was either 600 or 650, but my jaw was on the floor when I saw it, and it sold within minutes. Not everyone wants to pay that much for a Proof 70. Not many people can afford to spend that much on a half sovereign for that. So if I'm pricing at 425, there's value there. Will it put some people off it being a 68? Of course. But like I said in prior videos, you just have to sell to one person. I hope you found this tutorial interesting. I hope you found it useful. It's been a good day for me. I'm certainly happy, but also not every day is like that. You know, some days I might even make more. Some days I might make £10. Such is life. Take care, guys. Bye.